What's up, y'all? FarmerQ here on another beautiful day in the great state of Texas. Today we're just going to be getting together some of the stuffed peppers that we got together on the last video. So they're frozen and ready. We got the ground turkey, we got the mozzarella, we got our seasonings, we got our rice. So that's what our stuffed mixture is going to be comprised of: rice, ground turkey, and mozzarella. We're going to keep it simple, but we're going to do it a little spicy, a little special as well. So why don't y'all stick with us and see what we got in store. Let's get it. All right, fam, so the first thing that we're gonna do is get our turkey package open. Before we throw it in our bowl, we're gonna make sure we have our seasonings right. All right, we got our two seasonings that we plan to use for this blend. We're gonna take one hand here and we're gonna put this turkey inside this bowl so that we can season with the other hand, because we don't wanna get raw meat on our seasoning hand. So here we go. Get this in here, fold it over a little bit so it can fit in the bowl. And then from here, I'm just gonna kind of work it just a little bit. Add a little bit of Slap Your Mamas, and we're gonna add a little bit of Cavenders to our liking. And when I say to our liking, I probably mean about a teaspoon or a teaspoon and a half of each. So we're gonna go ahead and just apply this. We're going to also apply our Cavenders. Give it a good mix to see if we're where we want to be as far as our aesthetics goes. We're going to add a little bit more of the Slap Your Mamas and Cavenders to the mixture. Just a little bit more. There we go. All right. So now that we got our meat mixed up, we're gonna move on to the next step, which is cutting our mozzarella up into cubes so that we can distribute our cubes evenly amongst the peppers that we're gonna stuff. So let's go ahead and do that now. We're gonna wash our hands in between, of course. All right. All right, so now we got our fresh mozzarella, and what I'm gonna do with this is chop this up into diced cubes so that we can have a way to spread it out across what we're going to be applying today. So let's go ahead and get this open. Oh, smell that. It smells just like mozzarella. Y'all had smell-o-vision. All right, so now that we got our mozzarella block here, we're gonna go ahead and cut this into, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 by, I'm gonna go 4 by 4 with this cut, so watch this. Just like that. Flip this around here just like that. Now what we're gonna do, since we got some tall cubes, I'm gonna go ahead and take this whole stack right here, lay it sideways, and give it center cut just like this. Make sure that we're all in our places before we push down. Boom. Just like that. So now what we have is our beautiful mozzarella cubes. All right, so here we are. Here's our mozzarella cubes. Don't they look so delicious? Don't they just look like they belong deep fried somewhere? Just dip them in some batter and just throw them in some frying oil, right? And just eat it how it is, right? Get some marinara and just go to town. But no, we're eating stuffed peppers today, so we're gonna save these for later. We're gonna save these for greatness. So now that we're all finished with our prep stuff, we're gonna move on over to the cast iron. But the cast iron will be pretty much the last step till we bring it all together and show y'all us putting the peppers inside the oven, because realistically, we're cooking some rice right now. I mean, we just threw it in the steamer, but we're cooking some rice right now. We're gonna do a little something special to that rice, and we're gonna throw that in a bowl, and we're gonna have everything ready to load our peppers. So we'll get back when we're at the cast iron, sizzling and searing. So one more stop before we actually go to the cooking part of the segment. Our rice is all done, so I wanted to show y'all what we're gonna add to our rice. We're gonna add 1 cube of this right here. So just so y'all can see what it is, this is basically what gives your Latino rice the Latina flavor. So just really gonna spice it up with this, and we're gonna make it fun. I decided to have a little fun with it, okay? Made it into like this rice flying ball or something like that, but I mean, y'all see how the rice looks now. It looks absolutely delicious. It just has this orange color to it, and I mean, it tastes amazing. So I highly recommend these caldo de tomate cubes, and they are amazing. So just giving y'all a quick look at that before we go over to the cast iron. So we got the cast iron all set up and ready to go. We're gonna put a little splash of olive oil on there, just so we can coat the whole cast iron. So we're gonna take it and just kind of shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake them. And if we need a little bit more, we'll put a little bit more. Yep, we'll need a little bit more. Nice and smoky. There we go. That should do it. That should do it. Oh yeah, that's gonna do it right there. Get it nice and greased so that we can start our turkey up. So we'll go ahead and throw our turkey on the cast iron. So I want to have just a little bit of moisture to help bind the rice to the turkey. So let me get on that. Let me turn this down a little bit. Grab that liquid smoke. So here we are with the liquid smoke. We're going to go ahead and add this to the mixture a little bit, just a little bit, because we want to just get it to where it's not swimming, but we want to get it to where it's stepping in a puddle just a little bit. That smells good right there. So you see, the rice is very much stuck together, but it's all good because we're just gonna mix it into our ground turkey. So here's how we look after getting our mixture all cooked into itself. We're gonna take this right here and we're gonna put this in a bigger bowl, and we're gonna get our tray ready to stuff our peppers. So just stick with us and we'll be right on over to stuff these peppers. So let's get it. All right, fam, so it's pepper stuffing time. We got our oven preheated. We got our peppers ready to go. We got our rice and turkey mixture here. We got our mozzarella cubes here. And we about ready, so let's get it. So we got our peppers here. They're all nice and frozen and everything. And yes, we're gonna throw them in the stove frozen and everything. But just want to make sure that we can stuff everything like we want to. So just getting them all spaced out appropriately and all that good stuff. So I wanted to make this a tad bit easier on us here, and I'm going to use gloves to do this because the way that these are shaped, I want to be able to stuff them like I really want to. So we're just going to put this over here to the side like this, and we're going to just stuff them right over top of this, just like this. Make sure they're nice and stuffed. After we stuff all of them, we're going to go ahead and throw our mozzarella cheese block on the top of them, but until then we're just going to be stuffing away here. how much we got left. Now that we got all of our peppers stuffed, we're gonna take our mozzarella cubes here that we made earlier, at least one or half of one on top of every single pepper. And as they melt and all that good stuff, they're just gonna like have this little oozing effect to them that's gonna look oh so nice. So I don't mind if we got a little overflow, because this probably gonna just be like this whole sheet of cheese over the top of it. But I think that's gonna be delicious, y'all. All right, so now that we got all of our peppers topped off with our cheese, we're gonna put a nice little sheet of aluminum foil over the top of it. So we got it all covered and everything, and we're not gonna poke holes in the top because we have a side vent, because our aluminum foil wasn't quite big enough to cover the whole thing. So let's make use out of the situation. So we're gonna go ahead and throw this in the oven, 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. So I'm gonna throw this in there, set the timer, then I'll get back with y'all and we'll see what we're working with, y'all. Here, grab this bad boy. Just like that. I'm gonna set this right here. Just like that. And now what we gonna do, you already know what we about to do now. We about to disrobe and unravel our beautiful. I already know they're gonna be beautiful. I don't even gotta look at them. What y'all think? Let me know down in the comments what y'all think. They're gonna be beautiful or not. Yeah, we gotta make a moment out of this whole deal, because we've been working up to this bad boy. We've been working up to this. Woo. So I should, oh man, let's take this off carefully. Let's take this off carefully because we're losing some mozzarella. We ain't gonna lose all our mozzarella. Oh no. Oh no, we stringy. So we gonna get this right. We are definitely gonna get this right, because we want our mozzarella to be where we want it to be. It's still nice and hot, so no worries. We're gonna put this right over here. A little bit of improv, huh? That's how it works sometimes, but it's okay. We'll make it work. And I'm making sure that I hover it over the dish so that if it does fall off of it, it falls right into place, or falls on the dish so I can pick it up. There we go. This is what we call reality right here. No, but they turned out beautiful. I'll give y'all a nice close-up. They turned out beautiful. I mean, can we really complain? I mean, we could, but you know, they turned out gorgeous. We'll give y'all a little taste-a-roni of the, a little mini one, you know. We got our turkey, we got our mozzarella cheese pocket sitting just right, looking all delicious. We got the Sheepnose Pimento Peppers dripping. It's literally dripping, y'all. Woo! Hey, y'all already know what we about to do now. Let's get it. Boy, oh boy. It has such a good flavor to it. Oh yeah. But look, y'all know what that means. That's FarmerQ out.